everyone, I'm Kevin Nelson. Here's a look at what's going on this week in the news. We begin with news from the Vatican. During a meeting with national directors of the pontifical mission societies, Pope Francis warned them about cutting passion from their work, saying that without passion and prayer, the societies are simply well-run and well-organized non-governmental agencies. The Society for the Propagation of the Faith, Society of St. Peter Apostle, Holy Childhood Association, and Missionary Union of Priests and Religious work with the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples to promote an awareness of Catholics' missionary obligation and raise funds to support the Church, seminaries, and social outreach in the Church's mission territories. The Pope told the directors that while they should be concerned about the collection and distribution of economic help for Catholic churches in need, they must also grow in passion for evangelizing. More news now from the Vatican. Pope Francis has issued an apostolic letter that will set up some new procedures in dealing with a religious superior or bishop who fails to protect minors and vulnerable adults from sex abuse. Rome Reports has more.
The Pope continues to put his foot down with his zero-tolerance policy against the sexual abuse of children or vulnerable adults committed by priests. Through the motu proprio issued apostolic letter, Like a Loving Mother, Pope Francis has established new rules to dispose of bishops and religious superiors who act negligently in cases of sexual abuse. There will be a grave cause for removal of a bishop if, for example, he has been negligent or has acted indifferently in these cases. This is not a new law, but the Pope is setting aside time to reinforce the existing law on removing bishops for serious reasons, because it is not a matter of crimes of abuse, but of negligence of office. 4 congregations will be responsible for investigations when there is a case: the Congregation for Bishops, the Congregation for the Oriental Churches, the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, and the Congregation for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. The Pope will have the final word and act as the deciding factor in a bishop's resignation. As a novelty, there will be a college of experts, which will be composed of bishops and cardinals, who will specifically advise these cases of negligence in cases of sexual abuse.
In news from around the country, in May, the Fellowship of Catholic University Students, Focus, held a 4-day commissioning event for their departing missionaries. During the Go Forth event, which hosted 70 young adults in Golden, Colorado, participants celebrated their service and prayerfully contemplated post-campus life. The commissioning included talks by Archbishop Samuel Aquila of Denver, Sister Maristella of Sisters of Life, and Focus CEO Curtis Martin. Attendees also had the chance to pray and receive the sacraments and attend Mass with the Archbishop. 11 of the attendees were moving on into religious life, joining more than 500 Focus alumni who have decided to pursue the priesthood and religious vocations since Focus's inception. John Zimmer, Focus Vice President of Apostolic Development, said that Focus missionaries and Catholic students, by living a joyful life on campus, are magnets for those who are searching for true meaning and joy in their lives, allowing for the opportunity to invite someone to consider the hopeful message of Jesus Christ. Go back to the Vatican now. At the beginning of the Mass in St. Peter's Square on Sunday, Pope Francis canonized St. Mary Elizabeth Hesselblad of Sweden, who refounded the Brigantine Sisters in the early 1900s, and St. Stanislaus Pepsinski of Poland, founder of the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception. Catholic News Service brings us more from St. Peter's Square.
Gesù non cessa di far risplendere la vittoria della grazia che dà vita. E oggi, e tutti i giorni, dice alla Madre Chiesa: dammi i tuoi figli, che siamo tutti noi. Egli prende su di sé i nostri peccati, li toglie e ci restituisce vive alla Chiesa stessa. E ciò avviene in modo speciale durante questo anno della misericordia. La Chiesa oggi ci mostra 2 suoi figli che sono testimoni esemplari di questo mistero di resurrezione. Entrambi possono cantare in eterno con le parole del salmista: hai mutato il mio lamento in danza, Signore mio Dio, ti renderò grazie per sempre. E tutti insieme uniamo le nostre voci dicendo: ti esalterò, Signore, perché mi hai risollevato.
And finally in the news, the Vatican has published the statutes of the new office for laity, family life, and life, explaining that the office would be responsible for the promotion of the life and apostolate of the lay faithful, for the pastoral care of the family and its mission according to God's plan, and for the protection and support of human life. The new office's section for the lay faithful, among other things, will encourage the active and responsible presence of the laity in the advisory organs of governance present in the Church at the universal and particular levels. The section for the family, among its mission, will offer guidelines for courses preparing couples for marriage and for pastoral programs to support families in the education of young people in faith and in ecclesial and civil life. And the section for life will, among its mission, coordinate activities to encourage responsible procreation and the protection of human life from conception to natural end. The new office is expected to open on September 1st. Well, that's all the information we have for you this time. I'm Kevin Nelson. Don't forget, you can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV Network.